assertive. But I'm sure he knows that. LeBron, as always, on the minds of the opposition. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
DiVincenzo kicks to Gobert. The three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, right back at you, says Dante DiVincenzo. Anything you can do, I can do better.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting in the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. Timberwolves trail by 12. Randall outside. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Dosunmu. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Knocks down the three ball. Edwards got 6.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
Here's the 3. And MP with the basket on the assist by Reeves. Reeves has got assist number 5 here tonight. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Edwards passes to Randall. Here's DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. To the inside. DiVincenzo kicks to Randall. Clock at 6. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
2 shots. That free throw, no good. And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Now, man, after Joe Ingles missing on that last three-pointer.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. It's a 14-point game. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards. Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Lakers leading by 11. In the corner, it's MP. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. MP's got 19 points. There's 14 seconds left here in the first quarter. Ingles in the corner from the arc. That one's not going to go. 1 second left. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's MP making things happen for LA. And he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. We come back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. that's got to be a welcome sight.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Clark, and it's Ingles in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Randall, and they pick up 2.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Here's MP, and the shot goes in. Mann's got 5 points now this quarter.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Reed with a screen for Ingles. Pass to Reed. 5 on the clock. Randall from outside. That one doesn't drop. Lakers leading by 17. And we've got a report from the sideline. Let's get the scoop on Luka Doncic. Allie?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Lakers. And apparently it's an issue related to bone spurs, which have him in a lot of discomfort. This is an unfortunate setback right at the beginning of the season and certainly not the start they were hoping for. Back to the table.
Thanks for the status report there, Allie.
What's remarkable to me, though, is how resilient players in the NBA are and the quality of the training staff and the approach they take in the rehab process. And that really helps accelerate the return to play, which is what every organization is trying to do.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Kleba's checked in. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, quote, set the foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we can be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Guys?
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Minnesota with the ball, following the three-pointer by MP, and the rejection by MP. Reeves in the corner. Back to MP. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And you look at this Timberwolves roster, doors quite a spread as far as the ages of their top players.
Oh, Kevin, you've got a couple of guys who are absolutely on the back nine and really walking up the fairway of number 18. And then you've got Mr. McDaniels and Anthony Edwards, two guys in their early 20s. But this is the fascinating part. There's a runway left, and what do they do with it?
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Minnesota calls timeout. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, man, that can be as difficult as anything.
And the Lakers with some changes. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for Maxi Kleber. James comes in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Hachimura in for Marcus Smart. Now here's DiVincenzo. Last game he had 10 points. Left side, Edwards. Shoots over Hachimura. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards got 8.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Man gets the bucket.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Randall outside. Edwards looking it over. Launches a 3. Man with the rebound. Mann's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
This one for 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Back to DiVincenzo. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Lakers have gotten on a roll and just kept going here in the second quarter. 8 of 8. Wow. The three from MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 43 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Randall with the bucket.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 46 points.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Now Edwards. He's got 8. Lets it go with the 3. That shot no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Right back after this break.
Thanks for joining us. And first off, let's take a look at the players of the week. And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the king of sponsorships? Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Lakers.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting the 3 major E's: effective, efficient.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got LeBron James, Austin Reeves out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Ayton. And it's MP in at the power forward position. Randall outside. The tray. The three-pointer is right on target. Randall's got 9.
Oh, my goodness. What a response by Randall. Yes, you can make a 3. So can I.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Randall left side. Over MP. Randall no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Boy, defense has to feel fortunate there. That's one he normally knocks down.
Here's Hachimura. The shot's good.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Three-pointer, Randall. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
How about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline. Connects again from distance.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. Gobert with a screen on MP. Randall can't get that one to fall.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean,
and again for 3.
It has been raining threes for him tonight, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
Guys, he cannot miss. They have to keep feeding him, right? How many more can he hit? Let's keep counting.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a...
And another one falls. Amazing.
And another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in league history.
He is one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. In fact, I don't think you can make an argument against that. Here's Gobert. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Lakers have gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. George Niang comes in for Julius Randle. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's McDaniels in for Edwards. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Ayton. Jake LaRavia comes in for James. Smart's checked in for Rui Hachimura. And it's Luke Kennard in for Austin Reed.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from three-point territory. What a look there.
The drive by MP.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Reed. From outside the arc, a rebound by the Lakers. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. Back to LaRavia. Lakers working the ball around now. Connects again from distance.
And the threes just keep on coming. Another shot and another make.
He's starting to creep up that list now for most three-pointers in a game. We'll see if he can keep going. And here's Reed. No scoring in this one. Jacks up a 3. That one no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers able to put on a show for the ages. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Phillips in at the 3 slot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Reed. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
Now, here's Ingles. McDaniels outside. Aston Niang. And the wide open shot from Reed. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here is Los Angeles now. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. LaRavia with it. Out defended by Randall. Leaps for it, and there's another turnover by the Lakers. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Monday, they'll be playing against Michael Porter and the Brooklyn Nets.
And for that game against the Jazz, that one's going to be game number 9 on the year for them. Really starting to get towards the meat of things by then.
Edwards, he's checked in for George Niang.
What burst from Julius Randle gets him into shooting position, and the defense essentially runs out of options. They've got to foul him.
No good on that one. Indoors for the Timberwolves, 2 consecutive trips to the Western Conference Finals.
Kevin, this is by far the franchise's most successful era to date. But, of course, they are not satisfied. Anthony Edwards desires a championship because he wants to be considered amongst the all-time greats.
And he's good on the second. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on...
Good! Another from 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. For 3, Edwards. MP grabs the miss. Mann's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Julius Randle picks one up.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Dosumu comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for McDaniels. James checked in for the Lakers. The 3 for DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Mann. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Edwards' shot is good.
This guy, when he steps across half court, he is within range. Anthony Edwards, my goodness.
Down low. Here's a good. That's another bucket.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages.
He surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's less famous scoring mark from 1961, and Kobe Bryant now in his sights.
Edwards, the bounce pass. Clock at 4. Fires from 18. Rebounded by the Lakers.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And good. He hits it again.
The good times keep rolling. Now tied for 2nd all-time in scoring for a game.
Well, you know, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game, GA, the defense throws everything at him, but he still is scoring.
When Kobe did what he did back in 06, I never thought we'd see something like that again. But tonight has been an absolute legendary performance. I'm still in shock that we've seen 81 twice now.
Nice shot by Smart.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Boy, it's not just the scoring he gave them. It was the efficiency with which he did it. Listen, he's carrying his own weight. There's no doubt. But it is very hard to win a basketball.
And again for 3.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the second most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range. Drills it from outside.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Randall with the bucket.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
MP outside. And the 3 off target. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
As we send you over to Jennifer Quintana from the sideline.
80 points. Only 2 people in the history of the league have reached 80 points before tonight, MP. What are you feeling right now? Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thanks, Jen. Thank
Do you think that suit in this arena? Yeah, in this arena, this suit, and for this team. No, not really, no.
You know, I have never been to Maine. Have you?
Furthest I've ever been is New York.
Oh, well, do you think it would be nice?
Yeah, get out on the water. I think it would be a scene.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Just got back from the beach, man. Am I red? Yeah, you're a little burned. All over on. Yeah, a little toasty.
Did you send out tomorrow's itinerary?
I was just about to when I get back. Why?
Jen's saying she's having second thoughts. That the talking points don't align with her core values.
Too player-centric?
Yeah, just got back on Tuesday.
How'd that go?
It was great.
Cool. I have to say, I didn't expect this to happen so soon. Well, you did it. You're in the starting lineup, man.
I'd be lying if I said I was surprised.
Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA Cup. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Here we go. It's game one of the NBA Cup. This game will count both towards group play and the regular season standings.
Yeah, to win this thing, you probably have to win this first game. Advancing with a loss is possible, but then you have to win your final three in the Cup group stage. So this opener is huge.
And now the Los Angeles starters. Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. MP is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's James in at the point guard position. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Pass to Morant. Lets it go from deep. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that three.
And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting five in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You know, it seems his moment has arrived. Thanks. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Grant.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
MP outside, fires for three. And Los Angeles another three.
From way out there, MP testing the limits of his range.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Screen by Edey. Morant. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And here's MP from outside. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. Man's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Pass to Edey. To the inside. And the dunk by Edey.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Now MP. Let's go with a 3. The shot's good on the assist by James. MP's got 12 points in the game.
And at 4 and 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Morant, the pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. Shoots over Ayton. Shot's good by Morant. And that's now 7 points for Ja Morant.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
And here's Jackson, who'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 1. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad. And the dunk by Edey.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Up top, Aldama. Out of bounds, it'll be Lakers ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Wells comes in for Jackson, and Spencer's subbed in for Caldwell Pope. And then for Los Angeles, Hachimura's checked in for Mann, and Smart subbed in for James. The Lakers have gotten played in this first quarter. Some changes for Memphis. Clark is checked in for Edey. Anderson comes in for Aldama. And Jerome subbed in for Morant. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes is checked in for Ayton. MP comes in for LeBron. And it's Kennard in for Reeves. From deep, MP. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
He gets it in there.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And that one's good, man.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Takes the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Smart. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one.
No hesitation at all there. MP rolls up with confidence.
Here's Wells. MP getting it done for Los Angeles. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
On the court for the Lakers, Marcus Smart out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's MP. And it's Hayes in at the center, filling out the middle. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, the writing is on the wall. The Lakers are Luka's team now. And it seems quite possible this will be King James's final season with the team after he picked up his almost $53 million player option. While LeBron is not entirely comfortable with the situation from my understanding. And guys, he's got to make the most of every season he has left.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. All right, Shams, thank you very much for that report. Clark outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Spencer. Rebound by the Lakers. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Hendricks. Caldwell Pope comes in for Wells. And it's Ja Morant in for Jerome. And then for Los Angeles, Reeves comes in for Smart. And James is subbed in for Kennard. And as we start up the NBA Cup, let's explain to our viewers how the groups are formed.
Sure thing, B.A. First, you only play teams from your conference. The groups are drawn based off of last year's standings. So they try to keep it even in terms of quality of team.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Grizzlies last season retired the jersey number of the grind father, defensive ace Tony Allen, the player who coined the grit and grind motto that came to define the franchise in the 2010s. Allen was a perennial all-defense selection in Memphis, and his hard-nosed play set the tone. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Pass to man. The three is up. And Los Angeles, another three.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Spencer. Fires the three. Hits the trifecta. Spencer's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Here's Spencer. Check by James. Oh, Clark with the slam.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.